I'm going to do a quick review of morning price action for Thursday, June 16th, 2022. My 9-minute chart up here isn't going back to that day, unfortunately. So only these three charts will be accurate. So we'll take a look at the trend chart first. Right at market open, we got a buy signal and immediately reversed with a sell signal with a pretty sizable bar. That's a valid trade, but with the buy to sell signal, it's gonna should give you some hesitation. Obviously it would have been stopped out on that one, but I frankly would not have taken that one just because of the buy straight to sell signal. Kind of shows some kind of indecisiveness of price action at that point. So moving along, first solid sell signal comes in right here at 281, and 281 have a stop. Even if you had a 20-point stop, you're up here. Price doesn't come anywhere near that. Um, kind of went against you a little bit right here after going down a good amount, almost 30 points, and then reverse back to your entry. Went against you a little bit, but then just continued downward. Got down to a low of about almost 0.1, and we're in at 281, so about 80 points there from entry to bottom. Two white bar exit right here, maybe at 231 or so. Would give you 50 points. No place to get back in until this red bar prints. So we're short right here at 206. Stop goes above right there, about 20-point stop. So at 226, falls down. Two white bar stop right there. At 146, and we were short at 206. So that's another 60 points right there. This downtrend was amazing to catch. Had 50 and then 60 points right there. Not a valid signal there. And then you could have gone long in this area. Valid trade would have been right in this area, and you probably would have been stopped out. But frankly, if I have a 50-point trade backed up by a 60-point sweet spot trade, I'm probably going to call it a day after making 110 points. So that was the trend chart in the morning on the 16th. The scalp chart on that same morning. Here's the open. I like to let price settle a little bit, at least for 30 minutes or so before I take a trade. This would have been, a winner though. This level was at 331. Went against it, broke through it, almost 20 points, and then just fell completely. But realistically, I'm looking to get into trades after 7 o'clock once prices settle down a little bit. So here's a first signal I'd be looking at. Perhaps I would have looked at this one. Let's see on at 654. Yeah, I'd probably jump in there. And it was right after we got that sell signal in the trend chart. And so 67, goes against you. Good, almost 25 points, and then continues down. So you need a healthy stop on some of these, 30 points or so. Don't love this, a neutral bar straight back into a sell signal. That printed at 721. Let's look at where we are on the trend chart. That would have been a no trade zone with the blue oscillator printing. Next trade came in right here at 733, and I might have taken that one, or I might have just taken the entry off of the sweet spot, given the confluence over here as well. So that of course a winner right there. Even if you just took that trade right there, 27, went against you maybe 16 points or so, 17 points, and then just fell out of bed. None of these were valid, I believe, but this was valid. Comes back up, tests this resistance level at 74, and 3/4, and comes down a good 20 points. This one printed at 8 o'clock. Yeah, that's a no trade zone there. And then this one printed at 8:06. Yeah, we're on a buy signal on the 1 minute right there, so no trade there. Another little bounce right here, 85. Almost gave you 20 points, probably locking in 15 there. A nice rejection off of that level, 94 down. So pretty solid day. On the trend chart, it was great, 110 points or so. And on the scalp chart, I don't think I saw a loser if you filter out these trades that don't have a confluence with the trend chart. You just would have needed to lock in 15 here as it didn't quite get to 20 points. But yeah, pretty solid day on June 16th. Morning price action using AbleTrend charts.